Goddard is a British designer and she also went to Central St. Martin's, and I followed her for a long time since this Rihanna shoot kind of went viral, and there was like this joke. It's ugly up until Rihanna decided it's not. And since then I'm following her and I love tulle. I just always loved it. So I'm a fan of hers. I don't know if I could pull them off, but I think it looks cool. I recently read the backstory on how everything came about, and the thing was she said she was failing her masters in Central St. Martin's but still wanted to do the degree show. So she was just like getting together her friends, and they were getting drunk, and the models as well, and then some journalists that came by and they liked it so much and they thought it was funny and they wrote really positively about it, and then it kind of became viral and a shop and is really successful. A lot of celebrities are wearing her dresses. Rihanna was probably the one who started it. Achoa wears them a lot. A lot of British designers wear her. And I think what's so special about Molly is the fact that she uses those vibrant colors with tulle, because if you look at the history of tulle, it had mostly been used in either black or white or cream colors, and for wedding gowns or evening wear. Maybe those pastel colors were shortly used in the 60s as prom dresses, but that's not what one nowadays typically associates with 60s wear. And when tulle was used, it's called tulle after the French city in which it originated in. The English term would be netting. Then it's mostly used to puff things.
And from here start the layers of netting. A first, a second, and a third. And to finish, a silk and crepe slip. The whole of haute couture is assembled in these extraordinary undergarments.
And it was never the main focus on a dress before. Then Molly started to use it as day wear, if you want, like, although day wear for people who work in fashion. Tulle, it's also a knitted fabric. You can use different, like, either it can be made out of nylon, silk, or some other weaved artificial knitted fabric. And then to me it seems to have this bubble gum aesthetic of like young girls, and when you're 14 and you're still kind of like in this princess phase but already becoming a teenager, and candy cotton and dream and everything, and that is what is a big part of her collections, that it has this dreamy part about it. Molly also often reuses the same color palette. Here, this blue, for example, the first one in 2018, and the second one is a recent shot from the Spring-Summer 2020 show in London. One of her signature colors are always really vivid colors, and I don't know, most people probably know her magenta tulle dresses the most. They were also featured in Killing Eve, where Villeneuve wears this pink tulle dress in Paris, and her sitting on the couch just reminded me of this Marilyn Monroe photo. Other dresses were also used in music videos. Beyoncé, for example, wore Molly's pink Daria dress for her music video Water. And recently Olivia Rodrigo has worn it in her Déjà Vu video and for this photo shoot where she wore it. And in 2021 she did this collaboration with Axe, and you can still buy them, and I think they look really cool with this whole look, but I don't see it for myself. And the latest thing she did was launching her wedding wear, which kind of makes sense. It's like coming full circle, because it was used, tulle originally was used in wedding wear. Some women also used some of Molly's dresses that were not originally intended for wedding dresses as a wedding gown. She doesn't only use tulle in her collections, but also other materials. that's kind of how her business works. And since then, she is in business. I just like the colors she uses and the things she does. And it's just joie de vivre. And again, if you want to know more about her, I linked loads of videos down below and also some articles.